Hello and welcome back to Emerge, your 30-day yoga challenge from Mama Magma Yoga. My name is Tamu and it's such a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for joining along on this journey. Today we are going to focus on healing. I am open to healing. So allow that to settle into your body, to really feel what that means to you. What is your own healing journey? And while you make your way all the way down onto your back. So slowly find your way there. We're going to come down to Shavasana, allowing ourselves to spread out nice and long. Let's bring the left hand to the heart and the right hand to the belly. Once you arrive, take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, really feel your heart center, the back of your heart center, melt into the mat. Be supported by the earth. Feel your whole body surrender. Allow yourself to arrive here. And open your heart and your mind to the idea of healing. What does healing mean to you? What do you feel you need to heal in your life? Either in your body or in your heart, in your psyche, in your soul. What's going on for you? And what does healing mean to you? Begin to listen to your inhales, listen to your exhales. We'll take a couple more breaths just to allow yourself to arrive here, to really feel the earth underneath you, feel all points of contact with the floor. To let your day thus far go, leave the to-do list behind for a moment. Wonderful. Now on your next inhale, reach the fingertips out past the crown, finding a nice full body stretch. Maybe you reach through one hand and then the other, pretending you're just waking up in the morning, finding some organic movement. Then we'll take a deep breath in, see how far we can reach, really reach. And on an exhale, we'll float the fingertips down and bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a great big hug here. Maybe you peel the nose up to the knees. Maybe you rock side to side. Find what your body needs. Maybe you make half circles with the knees. Really feel that connection with the sacrum to the mat. One more breath. Then we'll bring the knees over the hips, lift the shins parallel to the ceiling, reach the fingertips out long beside us. We take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, we're allowing the knees to fall nice and gentle to the left side of the mat. Left thigh kisses the earth. We try to see what we can do to keep that right knee connected to the left one, but it probably won't be there. Everybody's different, so it might hover above. See if you can keep that right shoulder grounded down. Beautiful. One more deep breath in here. And on an exhale, we'll float it back through center. So beautiful. And we'll take it to the other side, allowing the knees to fall to the right. Left knee either kisses the right or hovers above it. We're trying to keep that left shoulder grounded down to the mat. Nice long inhales and nice long exhales. Becoming fully present, fully here now. Beautiful. Inhale in. Exhale, come back through center. Knees are hovering over the hips. We're going to bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Maybe we have to recenter ourselves, bringing those feet hip-width distance apart. Knees are shining up towards the heavens. We'll take a deep breath in. Exhale, we'll hug the navel to the spine. Allow that sacrum to become nice and flush with the mat. Lift the right foot up towards the heavens. Rotate that right ankle for a breath. And then we'll cross that right ankle over the left thigh. Finding our reclined pigeon, you know that you can stay here, pressing your right hand into your right knee. Or you can launch off of the left toes, interlace the fingertips behind the left thigh, and pull that left knee towards your face. Starting to get a beautiful stretch in the hip crease, in the quads, or the glutes, I should say, in the hamstrings. Maybe you rock side to side. Maybe you peel that nose up to the knee. Oh, maybe you extend that left foot up towards the heavens. See what you can do to press that right elbow into the right thigh, really opening that hip. Let's take one more breath here. And on an exhale, we'll float those left toes back down to the earth. Unravel the legs. Bring both feet back to the mat. Maybe recenter yourself, and then we'll send the left foot up towards the heavens. Rotate that ankle for a breath. And then we'll cross that left ankle over the right thigh. Maybe we stay here pushing into that left knee with the left hand, or maybe we launch off of the right toes, interlace the fingertips behind the right thigh, and pull the right knee towards the face. Press that left elbow into the left thigh. Maybe you peel the nose up to the knee. Maybe you rock side to side. Maybe you send the right foot up towards the heavens. Find what feels good in your body. What does the body need? Can you listen nice and deep? Can you focus on healing? What needs to be healed in the body? Let's take one more deep breath in. And on an exhale, we'll allow that right foot to float down to the floor. Unravel the legs. Come back to center. And we're launching both toes off of the mat, bringing the palms behind the thighs. And we're going to rock and roll up and down the length of the spine. And eventually we'll rise up into a seated position, sending the legs out long in front of us. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe move the fleshy part of the buttocks aside. Try to find that nice long line from crown to tail. Nothing special, but you're just being aware of your alignment. Then we're going to bend the left knee, bring the sole of the left foot to the inner right knee or thigh. So be careful of that left knee. Just be kind to it. If you can't hug that right foot or that left foot all the way in, then no problem. Let it extend out a little bit further. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the heavens. Find length in all four sides of the torso. And on an exhale, we're going to drape the belly over the right thigh. Reach towards that right foot. Maybe you grab onto the shin. Maybe palms come to the mat. Maybe this is your head to knee pose today. Maybe you're able to bow down, bringing the forehead towards the knee. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. Concentrate on your healing. What needs to be healed within you? How can you be kind to yourself? One more breath here. Deep breath in. On the exhale, let's bow that forehead towards the knee. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we'll rise back up, coming back to a nice tall spine. And we're going to swim the left fingertips around behind us. We're going to launch off of the sits bones, reaching the sits bones up towards the heavens, coming onto that left knee and reaching the right fingertips out past the crown. You're tucking the pelvis, creating a nice long line from crown all the way to the heel. Beautiful. Find that extension, find that opening. We inhale in. And on an exhale, we're floating the right fingertips down. They come to the mat or to the floor in front of us. Maybe you need to adjust. Then we're walking those fingertips around to being right in front of us. So we're sort of in a half lunge here. The right leg is out long to the side. The left knee is bent. We're hovering the hips over that left knee. Beautiful. Let's rise on up, finding our gate pose. Beautiful. We'll inhale, reach the left fingertips up towards the heavens, and then reach them over towards the right side of the mat. Finding a nice side bend here. Breathing deep. Inhale, come back to center. Beautiful. Then we'll bring the fingertips down to the mat or to the floor in front of you. And then you're just bending through that right knee and just finding some organic movement here. Bending and straightening, getting a juicy stretch in the thighs, in the hips. Allowing yourself to sink and then straighten. Sink and then straighten. Beautiful. One more breath. Then we'll straighten that right leg and then use our hands to help us come all the way back down to our sits bones. Face the front edge of our mat, sending the legs out long, and we'll take it to the other side. Beautiful. Thighs lengthen down, ground down towards the earth. Then we'll reel the right foot in, bringing it to the inner right thigh or knee. Sitting up nice and tall, we're facing this left thigh. We're inhaling to reach the fingertips up towards the heavens, finding length in all four sides of the torso. We inhale in, and exhale, we drape the belly over that left thigh, reaching towards the left foot. Once again, you can bring palms to the shin or to the mat. You can be here, you can be here, you can be here. Find what feels right in your body. Breathing nice and deep. Allowing that right thigh to become nice and heavy. Beautiful. One more deep breath in. And on an exhale, bow a little bit further. Next inhale, we're going to rise back up. Finding that nice tall spine once again. We're floating the right fingertips around behind us this time. We're launching off of the hips, reaching the hips up towards the heavens, leaning into that right knee. We reach the left fingertips out past the crown, tucking the pelvis, finding that nice long line from crown to tail. Beautiful. Let's inhale in. Exhale, float the left fingertips down to the mat. Walk the left fingertips around in front of you. Maybe you need to adjust. We're finding our sort of half side lunge here, half splits, bringing the palms down to the mat. Then we'll rise up, reach the fingertips out long beside us. We take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, we're going to reach the right fingertips up and over towards the left leg. Beautiful. Deep breath in, long breath out. We're going to come back through center, reach those fingertips out, maybe open the chest, and then we'll bring the fingertips down to the mat. Bend that left knee, find some organic movement here, just lunging towards the left and opening through the groin, opening through the adductor muscles, through the hips, the hip creases, just finding some movement here. Beautiful. Then we'll straighten through that left leg, walk the fingertips around behind us again so that we can slowly lower back down to our sits bones and once again find our seat. Beautiful. Send the legs out long in front of us. We'll inhale in, reach towards the heavens, and exhale, find a forward fold. Feet or to the shins or to the mat. Find where your forward fold is. Allow the crown to bow forward, the forehead to bow towards the knees. Nice and deep. Wonderful. On your next inhale, we're going to rise back up, finding our tall seated position, and then nothing fancy. We're just going to make our way forward onto all fours. Find your tabletop position. Wrists underneath the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hip points. Spread those fingertips nice and wide. Dome through the upper back body. Send the tailbone towards the back edge of the mat. Crown reaches forward. Hug the navel to the spine. Inhale, drop the belly. Shine the heart forward. Exhale, round through the tailbone. Curl up through the spine and allow the crown to drop. Inhale, drop the belly. Shine the heart forward. Maybe you wag your tail. Maybe you smile. Exhale, round it through. Last one. Inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart forward. Exhale, round it through. Nice. Come back to a neutral spine. Gaze is straight down. Then we're just going to drop the hips to the right, take our gaze to the left. Once again, getting our nice side body stretch here, stretching through the IT band and the hip and the glute. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, take the hips to the left, the gaze to the right. Find that beautiful side body stretch. Inhale in. Exhale, come back through center. Wonderful. Then nothing fancy. We're just going to step the right foot up to the outside of the right hand. We're once again finding a low lizard or a dragon here. And today I invite you to pick up the toes and roll onto the outside of that right foot so that the knee is shooting out towards the right side of the mat. So you can stay here up on your fingertips. Maybe you've got a block. This is beautiful. Maybe you need to back off a little bit. You know, maybe it's more here for you. Adapt as you need to. Opening through that hip. Wonderful. If you'd like to, you can come down onto the elbows, breathing nice and deep. Wherever you are, take a couple deep breaths and allow yourself to melt into the posture, the hips to drop, feeling the fascia open, the muscles relax. Then we'll rise back up to our palms, meet our friends here. Now you can stay here for another moment, another beat, or you can bend through that left leg, reach the right fingertips up and over and reach back and see if you can grab that left foot. You might have to look back to find it. It might be hard to grab. So you might not be able to grab it. You know, when I first started doing yoga, there is no way that I could even reach that foot because my quads were so tight. So be where you're at today. Maybe the foot stays down on the ground and you just reach back with the hand. That's beautiful too. Beautiful opening here. Let's take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, we'll allow that foot to come back down to the mat. Bring the right fingertips back through center. Come on to the sole of the right foot. Walk that right foot into the center line. Inhale to look forward. Lift the chest, lift the crown. And exhale, peel back with that right hip crease, sending the right toes up towards the heavens, straightening through that right knee. We inhale to look forward, and we exhale to bow the forehead towards the knee. Inhale to roll up. Exhale to bow. Inhale to roll up. Exhale to bow. Beautiful. Roll through that right foot. Plant the fingertips. Step the right toes back as works in your body. And once again, find your tabletop position. Beautiful. This time, we're going to step the left toes up to the outside of the left hand. Once again, bring your blocks into play if you need to back off here. Listen to your body. Maybe that right hip crease is really tight. Maybe the left hamstrings are really tight. This time, once again, I invite you to lift the left toes this time. Roll onto the outside of the left foot. So the left knee is shining out towards the left side of the mat. Stay here up on your palms or up on your block, opening through that hip. Or you can come down onto the elbows, finding a more stretchy version of the pose, allowing the crown to bow forward, breathing nice and deep, staying nice and present in the body, noticing the sensation, allowing the fascia to open, allowing the body to relax, the hips to drop. Beautiful. On your next inhale, let's rise back up to our palms if we came down onto the elbows. Now, once again, you can stay here for another beat, or if you'd like to, you can bend through that right knee, float the left fingertips up and over, and see if you can catch that right foot. Getting a juicy quad stretch here, breathing nice and deep, allowing the hips to drop as much as works in your body, really feeling through everything that's happening here, the quad, the hip crease, the hamstrings. Let's take one more deep breath in. And we'll exhale, allow that right foot to come back down to the mat. Bring the left fingertips back around. We'll walk the left foot back through to the center line, finding our low lunge. We take a deep breath in. And on an exhale, we're going to peel back with this left hip crease, allow the left toes to shine up towards the heavens. We're straightening through this left knee, and then we'll inhale to look forward, find length in the back, and exhale to bow the forehead towards the knee. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to bow it down. One more time. Inhale to rise up. And exhale to bow it down. Beautiful. Roll through that left foot. Plant the fingertips. Step the left foot back. Find your tabletop position. Bring the knees to touch. Send the hips back. Paint a line with the fingertips all the way towards the back edge of the mat. And allow yourself to bow forward into a child's pose. If you need to spread the knees wide, by all means do so. Just reach the fingertips out towards the top edge of the mat if you're taking an extended child's pose. Allow the shoulders to become nice and heavy, the elbows to come down to the earth. Breathe nice and deep. Beautiful. On the next inhale, we'll slowly rise back up, coming up into a thunderbolt pose. If this pose doesn't work for you, you can roll up a towel behind the knees. You can also come to Sukhasana. Do what works for you. In either case, sit up nice and tall. Bring the palms to the lap. Inhale. Reach the crown towards the heavens. And on an exhale, we're going to take the right hand to the left knee, float the left fingertips around behind, sit up nice and tall on an inhale, and exhale, journey into a twist. Inhaling for length, exhaling to twist. Inhaling for length, and exhaling to twist. Beautiful. Come back through center. This time we're going to inhale in. Exhale, take the left hand to the right knee, right fingertips float around behind. We sit up nice and tall for our inhale. And we exhale to journey into the twist. Inhaling for length. Exhaling to twist. One more inhale for length. Exhale to twist. Beautiful. Come back through center. We're going to send the legs to one side, any side, and slowly make our way down to our backs. We're going to bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Feet are hip width distance apart. Knees are shining towards the heavens. When you're ready, we take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, once again, we're going to allow the knees to fall to the left. The right knee is shining down towards the bottom left corner of your mat. Couple breaths here. On your next inhale, we'll float the knees back up through center and take it to the other side. Knees fall to the right. The left knee shines down towards the bottom right corner of the mat. Stretching through the psoas here. Breathing nice and deep. Beautiful. On your next inhale, let's come back through center. Walk the feet as wide as the yoga mat and allow the knees to fall together into the center and kiss. The lower body becomes nice and relaxed. Bring both hands to the belly. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, melt into the mat. Just let everything go now. Allow the nutrients of your practice to begin settling into your body. Allow the breath to resume its normal rhythm. Once again, focus on your healing journey and what healing means to you. What can you do to promote healing in your body, in your heart, to heal the trauma from your past, to heal a broken heart maybe. Maybe you're recovering from something your body has gone through and you need to really give it attention, eat properly, sleep well, those kinds of things. What can you do to bring healing to your body? And one of the biggest things we can do is to forgive and love ourselves. Give ourselves true acceptance. Let's take another deep breath in together. And on the exhale, maybe you allow the palms to open up beside you. Let the body melt a little bit more into the mat. I invite you to stay here for as long as time allows. Maybe you just take a moment for a meditation. Maybe you take another few moments for yourself. Maybe you cover up with a blanket. Just being nice and present and focusing on what your body needs. Thank you for joining me for this class today. I'm excited to see you again tomorrow for day 5. Can you believe it? We've already checked off day 4. It's amazing. I'll see you tomorrow, my friends. Namaste.